Okay, here I go. I'm taking the plunge. So for years, I knew that God was calling me to make videos. I knew He was calling me to write. And, sometimes God puts a dream in our heart, but then we try to do it in our own flesh, in our own strength, and we can't. And so God put this dream in my heart and He called me to do this. And for years I have said, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say and I don't know what I'm supposed to write about. And so I kept trying to do it in my own flesh. And yes, there were times when I would pray, Lord, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. But the feeling, the urgency has gotten stronger and stronger. And I'm still saying, I don't know what you want me to do. And then the inspiration hit, and I remembered how many times in my life have I said or have I heard, you cannot steer a bicycle that's standing still. You cannot steer a car that is parked. You have to be moving forward to steer, right? So my son used to say all the time, I'm not worried because I'm not worried about going down the wrong path. Because if I just keep putting one foot in front of the other, then if I start to go off path, God will direct me. And still, I just wasn't grasping it. I still kept thinking I had to have the vision before I could start. Well, I still don't have the whole vision, But what I do know is that this is what God is calling me to do. What I do know is that I have to be obedient and I have to do what He's calling me to do. So little by little, I started to make steps. I started to dabble in this and dabble in that and try this and try that. And as I started to move forward, God started to direct me. He started to give me ideas. He started to tell me, nope, 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 you're not supposed to be doing that. Nope, come back over here. And so I got to give a shout out to Dodash. That's DOUGH And I got to say, there have been a lot of videos suddenly coming across my algorithm saying, get yourself going, get yourself on YouTube, get your book written. A lot of them, like for no reason, they're just in my algorithm now. They're popping up every other video. But Dodash has really inspired me. She's really inspired me. She has really just called it out to live boldly, to go after it, to do what you're supposed to do, and live brave. And so this is it. This is my first video. Here I am. I'm putting myself out there. I'm going to live brave. Maybe it's going to go nowhere. Maybe it's going to go somewhere. Maybe these will just be a video diary. Maybe there'll be something for my kids or my grandkids to look back at one day. All I know is that I've got to do it. I've got to step up. And so I can't promise that it's all going to go smoothly. And I can't promise that every video is going to be right. But what I do know is that I'm just going to start putting one foot in front of the other and let God direct me to where He wants me to go, because I just have to stop. Life is not going to sit and wait for me to get the picture, to get the vision. God does not want me. He doesn't want you. He doesn't want any of us doing this in our own strength. The whole point is that He gives us a dream. He puts that dream in our heart, and then He wants us to rely on Him to make it happen. He doesn't want us to do it in our own strength. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do it in my own strength. I didn't think I was, but I was. I've got to have the vision. I've got to figure this out. I write ideas. I fill up notebooks. I make plans, and they go nowhere because I'm still standing still. And God cannot direct my path if I'm standing still. So I'm going to start moving. I'm going to start showing up and being consistent. I have been saying I don't have time. I don't have time. I have time. I just have to make time. And so my commitment is to make the time to make a video every day. Every day I jump in my car, I turn on my Uber Eats, and I go out and I try to make some money. Every day I can turn on this camera and make a video and trust God to give me the words to say and trust God to start to direct me in the direction that I'm supposed to go. And so I'm going to start out on this crazy journey and see where it goes, and I hope that you will come along for the ride. God bless.